The Launch Club can confirm that the UK government this afternoon has just announced the list of 82 non-graduate qualifications that can move to the UK. If you know anyone who has a desire to move to the UK, plumber, electrician, bricklayer, dancer, the list goes on. This is the best news that you can ever hear. I have always said it. The United Kingdom as a country cannot function without immigrants. The information you're seeing today, this is the latest update that has just been announced less than an hour ago, and I'm bringing it to you live. I'm going to give you the list that the government has just released. The total list is 82. If you know anyone that has this skill, tell them to start getting their things ready and coming to the UK. This is directly from the Telegraph newspaper, which is one of the most respected establishment newspaper in the UK. If you're coming across my face for the first time, my name is Frank. On this channel, we bring the latest updates and we talk about immigrant daily lived experience. If you see any value in this content, you can support our work by giving it a like, share to anyone that you know will benefit from this list. The UK government have said that they've just announced this policy. Basically, how is it going to work? If any company wants to recruit anyone that has this skill in the UK, they will be able to recruit them under the condition that if they recruit this people, they come to the UK, they will be able to work for a period of time, but they will have to train a British citizen who will then be able, they will have to train a British citizen for them to be able to take. The list is exclusive. Let us go through the list as we speak today. We have on this list that has just been announced, you have things like electrician, plumber, firefighter, even estate agent, dancers are on the list. And you might wonder that, why is it that this is happening? I have said it. Politicians, they want to have economic growth because the only way they can win election is when people feel that their lives is better off with government policy. And you cannot get economic growth without having people with the skill set to work, pay taxes, and contribute to the economy. As you know, the UK government have what they call industrial strategy. And part of that industrial strategy is to build more homes in the UK. Their target is to build more than 300,000 houses every year. As you know, in order for you to build houses, you need plumbers, you need electricians, you need welders, you need all these people with these skills. So whilst you're hearing the narrative, oh, immigration, the truth is that this country cannot survive without immigration. So this update that I'm giving you today, share with anyone that you know whose skill is on the 82 list. I will go through all this list with you this afternoon. Let's dive into this story. So the government, as you have seen, I'm going to show you the list, right, so that you can see for yourself. It says here, as you see, it says these are among the 82 non-graduate occupations which will be exempted from visa ban being introduced by Shabana Mahmood. Shabana Mahmood is the Home Secretary in charge of immigration. As you see, the list here, the list includes photographer, fashion designers, artists, choreographer, actors, entertainers, presenter. Also on the professional list includes occupation like a carpenter. As you see, these are not my words. You have carpenters here. You have carpenters, painting and decorators. All are all on the list that the government has just announced. What the government has said is that companies will be allowed to bring people from outside to come and work, but they will make a commitment to train British citizens you will not be able to get a license, unlike before where companies can just bring carers from abroad. No, what the government is saying now is that they've introduced this list But before the company will bring anybody, they have to make a commitment to train British citizens. Look at what it says here. It says companies and other organizations will also only be allowed to recruit these workers from abroad if they have drawn up a plan to train up Britons to fill the jobs in the future. So all the company needs to do is to say, we have a plan to train up British people in the future. Allow me to recruit from Nigeria, India, Pakistan, Jamaica, and we will be able, as long as the occupation that they want to bring is on that list, they will be able to bring them down. He says they will have between 18 months and 3 years in which to train up British people to plug shortage before they will be granted the right to bring those people. As I said before, this is the list that has just been renewed. The government initially did not want to have this list included, but as the business sectors told the government, say, government, if you want to get economic growth, we do not have the skills set to be able to do this. We need people. He say it is part of a shake-up that saw labor raise the threshold, and they have now added 82 non-graduate job has been identified. As you see here, it says, however, the 82 non-graduate job has been identified as eligible to bring people to come and work from abroad. These people will be able to act. Among the occupations, as you can see from this list, they also include candidates with skills such as IT, civil engineering. You have welders, bricklayers, health and safety managers, company secretary, business sales executive, and civil engineers. They are on this list. This is the latest update that the government has just said before. The only difference is that, unlike in the past where a company wants to bring somebody, they'll be given a visa for 5 years. This time around, you will be given a visa for a period of time. You will be given a visa for, say, 3 years. It's a contract. That 3 years, the company that is bringing you has made a commitment that within that 3 years, they'll train a British person who would hopefully take the job in the future. Unlike the past where you come in, you will be able to get indefinite leave to remain. There is still debate as we speak now. The government is still debating whether the new visa that you will be able to get, it will then lead to settlement. They haven't decided it, but that is still the ongoing debate. But the news is that the government this afternoon just announced that people with skills such as plumbers, welders, will be able to come to the United Kingdom as part of the government effort to achieve their target of achieving industrial strategy and growth. The question I'm asking is, what is your view about this? Do you think that this is a good policy that the government has just announced, that things like welder, plumbers will now be able to come to the UK, and even bricklayers, they will be able to come to the UK under the new policy that the Home Secretary has just announced? As you can see here, this is a news that was only released this afternoon. The UK government have announced 82 list of non-graduate occupation have been added to the sponsorship list, which company will be able, if the occupation is on that list, the employers will be able to bring somebody from abroad to come and work in the UK as long as the occupation is on the list, and they make a commitment to train a British citizen between 18 months to 3 years, and you will be able to come to the UK. Let me know what your views are. As you are seeing here, this news that I'm sharing with you today, it just broke out less than 2 hours ago. That was when the Home Secretary made this announcement, and I'm giving you this update. Do you think this is a good development? Would you want to come to the UK knowing for whether you'll be able to come in maybe for 3 years, and there is no guarantee that after that 3 years you will be allowed to stay? Because at this stage, the government have not decided whether after 3 years the fixed visa what is going to happen to you. But this is the update that we have for you today. So if you know anyone who is a bricklayer, plumber, welder, stonemason, tell them that the UK government have just made a policy that would allow them to come to the UK and work for a fixed period, maybe 3 years, to work in the UK. Let me know what your views are in the title. Don't forget to share this video with anyone. I'm going to put the full list in the description, so anyone that wants to read can read and go through the list. If you know anyone that will benefit, share with them. Don't forget to share this video with anyone that you know will benefit and give it a like, because the list will be in the description.